So in this example, I created from PySpark.sql, I imported Spark session, and then I created a Spark object using Spark session.builder.getterCreate. My data is like this. There are 4 columns, 1, 2, 3, 4. The first column is ID, second column is name, third column is age, fourth column is salary. And by using Spark.create data frame and by supplying data and columns, I created a data frame. When you trigger df.show, it creates a result. You see that ID, there are no nulls, and name, you see that only one null, and age, you can see 2 nulls are there, and salary, you can see 2 nulls are there. This is how my data is present. So the most popular interview question, how to count nulls in a column. So for that, the best PySpark code is, here I used the filter function. In the what I am filtering here, df.salary.isNull. isNull means if it is true, then it counts all those nulls. So I am checking here for nulls in salary column. So when you trigger this logic, it gives the result 2. So as I said, you see that my salary column, I have 2 columns, it matches. Then count nulls in all columns. How to see? You see that I imported some SQL functions, sum, when, and col call, and I applied here data frame df.select, and in the select I have given the list comprehension, and there is a for condition for loop for c in df.columns, means for all the column it is checking, and using the sum function I use it here, and when column of the c is null, then means if it is true it assigns 1, otherwise it assigns 0, and I have given alias c. C means column name. So for each column, it sums all the ones and it gives the count. So by triggering this code .show will give the result as below. ID means 0, no nulls, name 1 null, age 2 nulls, salary 2 nulls. This is how you can find out. The same thing how you can do efficiently in the production code, and you need to use select expression. So what it will do, so here also I have given the list to comprehension, and I am checking for each column for c in df.columns, and then I have given Python f string. What it will do, count all means it count all the rows in that particular column, and then if you give count of column name, it gives only it counts only non-null values. So count all means it give count of nulls also. So count all minus count of c, it will give the null count. And as I am giving the column name c is a flower bracket, if you see, this will give is a key. It is a variable name. C is here variable name, column name underscore nulls. And when you trigger .show, it gives the result like that. ID column it is showing as ID underscore nulls, name column is showing as name underscore nulls, age underscore nulls, salary underscore nulls. You see that it has given each column nulls 0, 1, 2, 3. 1 and age 2 and salary column 2. This is how we can use the PySpark code efficiently to count the null values.